Good evening, gamers. This is Greaver, and tonight we are bringing you the Kritzkast Lo-Fi Off-Class Comp. And of course, I am joined in the virtual studio tonight by none other than Agro from Kritzkast. How are you doing, bro?
Fantastic. It's a little bit early in the morning for me. I'm a little bit sober, so this is an unusual way for me to play Team Fortress 2, but I'm glad to be here.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. 9 o'clock for me, and what, 6 AM for you? Somewhere around about there?
Just honest, it's only about 8:30, but you know, it's pretty harsh.
That is pretty harsh.
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Must have been the first sunrise you've seen in some time.
It's about 20 years, yeah.
It's not bad. Right, well, we're following. It's literally dog time on this rollout. This, of course, is the Demoman versus team. I'm not sure what they're called. Rack. Yeah, they are. They're Rack. So Reddit Australia competitive. I was actually meant to be playing for this team, but instead I get to cast some action. And Smorgler is sniping here. This is an interesting... Oh, check that out. Rocketeer with a big headshot on Smorgler. And this is such an interesting format.
Yeah, so I've just lost my feed here.
Oh, no problems at all. So we're having a look here. Smorgler and aest down. Oh, no, the medic goes down. Dog time goes down in a hail of crits. That is medic down and heavy down for the Rack boys. They are in some trouble here. And, well, interestingly enough, no one can rocket jump onto Spire to start capping, so it looks as though they're all just going to lead a big trail up the side of Spire here and get their cap on.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, you see a whole lot of different tactics going on here. Obviously, there's no scouts, there's no solids, there's no demos, and pushing forward is really done at the pace of the medic now.
Yeah. Well, that certainly is an interesting change. And, oh no, here we go. Heavy right here. Heavy versus Heavy. Yachts is going to go down. Self-redundant Button is trying to get his sentry up, but that mini-sentry is not going to hold up very well against this. And Demoman is running crits, which is a good choice, really, for this, I would imagine.
An unusual choice. These sort of things that the tactics you're going to be seeing here are not the tactics you would expect to see in a normal 6v6 match. I did see a sneaky spy wandering around. I figured he might be able to pull something awesome off, but it looks like he wasn't able to pull it off in time, and they lost the point there.
Yeah, that is certainly unfortunate. And of course the heavies. I believe we have a 1 limit for heavy, is it?
That's right. A limit of 1 for heavy, a limit of 1 for the medic as well. Everything else could be 2 of.
Of course, no demos, no scouts, and no soldiers.
Oh,
check
sorry
that
to interrupt
out.
there. Beautiful.
Yeah, huge work there. Rocketeer getting a 150 on that heavy, though. And getting more on that... Oh, damn. Rocketeer with those headshots. Skay goes down. Demoman goes down, though. And, of course, Ace and Ultimate Self-Redundant Button going down as well. So, it's just Yotsuba up for the red team currently. Rack is in some trouble.
Bit of a one-sided match at the moment. I wasn't expecting to see this. It usually depends a lot on the heavy medic combination. Effectively, your guys are walking around with a mobile sentry gun, and you really need a sniper to take him down or a cheeky little spy to get in there.
Yeah.
And despite the work that Hashem, is that right? Hashem, the red spy, is doing,
I think so.
it's not enough to be completely effective.
Yeah, definitely not at all. I think that is nice, actually. Oh no! Look at that. Skay comes in with the postal service. And Psych is all over this heavy. Yachts, what are you doing? Turn around, son. He's going to get so much damage in on that heavy. It looks like the heavy is going to survive, but player's going down there. And Spaceman is going to come around. Look at this. Heavy has height advantage, but the Pyro is shoving him up. Look at that. Pushes him up onto the top of Spire.
That was amazing. That would have been so awesome if he managed to push him off Spire, but up.
Oh no, crits.
Oh, well, yep, they've lost their heavy now. A medic's running around. He's got to be on nearly full charge, with no chance of anyone to heal.
Pretty much. Unfortunately, there's a sniper watching over at the side of Spire there, so that Pyro medic can't come out, and this heavy's all by himself down there. They still haven't got rid of that mini-sentry. Seriously, check this out. It's not a level 3, people. Come on. Going to see a Pyro push into bottom here. Oh, no. Look at this.
Pyro gone the wrong way?
Oh, man. Pyro does go down. Sentry goes down. But, oh, look at this. The medic is on the... Oh, my God. Medic on the heavy.
that was a suicide run. That would not have ended well.
This is hilarious. This is wonderful. And Yotsuba going down there to TG. I believe it's Field all game actually, TG. But look at this. What Smallglut? What are you doing, bro? Just oh man. Well, excuse my
it's clear. It's clear that it can be played very well and very easily and very fluidly, as being shown by the guys on Dude at the moment. But it's also clear that you can really fail at this format quite just fundamentally at every level.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of thought that would have to go into this. Everyone probably, you know, thinking that they're just going to turn up and do some off-classing and stuff, but there's a lot of thought that must go into this, so... Yeah, well, I'm watching Smallglut right here on this rollout. Gonna see what he wants to do here. He's just peeking around, looking for someone. Nothing much happening yet. We're gonna go sky high. Oh no, I forgot. Don't ever free cam off a zoomed in sniper.
Yeah, the action at the middle is holding up.
Yeah.
It does seem to be that the Pyros are getting the full-on action there, and in fact we see a red Pyro. Oop. A bit of damage
crits.
to Snipe.
The crits did nothing. The heavy actually focused the sentry gun with the crits. What the hell is that? Oh, look at this, but the red crits is being popped and there's nothing to shoot it at.
Yeah, lucky move.
That said, they are going to gain control of this point. It doesn't look as though they're going to go for any form of repush at this point.
Time has been added.
At least there's not going to be bombing soldiers. This is good. Have a look at this. Oh, headshot on the heavy right there. He would have lost a fair amount of health there, I would imagine. Got that blue sniper sitting up on your right there in the far distance. And there's a blue pyro in-house, but they've got the mini-sentry set up a corner. Good way to deal with people coming from behind.
Control point is being captured.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of activity by the sentry gun here. Really kind of defensive, offensive. There's so many options available to them.
Smallglut with a massive headshot on Field all game there. And that red pyro is going to cap up that point, I would imagine, Agro.
Yeah, he seems to be capping it on his own, pretty much unaffected by anyone else. We've got the heavy medic already on a very forward position. They've got their Uber or crits. They've got their crits ready.
Yeah, look at this.
Blow it
from behind.
almost immediately.
Oh, look at that. No one on
That's right. They're running 2 pyros now, which again you never see. It never happens in a 6v6.
No, definitely not.
But the amount of destruction that can be caused with those pyros is scary, man.
I'm actually waiting for the dual crits pyro strat, but
that'd be amazing. I hope somebody does that.
yeah, looking forward to it. Especially some of the high level, like the more Div 1-ish teams. Going to be very interesting to see what kind of strats they decide to run. Look at this pyro coming out of shithouse. Feudal game go down. Look at this. Rocketeer goes down. There's just people everywhere. Dude, man, getting a kill on Skay the pyro there. And it's just ludicrous. It's just crazy action right here. 4 times cap on the point, but it looks as though we're about to see a crits engineer who does not get very far.
Not too surprisingly, to be honest.
No, it's not. Oh no, but look at this.
I see Psyche is sneaking up behind, taking a little kill, managing to stay alive at least for a few moments.
Look at corner. Oh, they've got this. Mini sentry. No, they don't. I thought that was an excellent placement right there. Oh, look at this. So headshot on the heavy right there, or did he get the medic? No, did go for the heavy. So Yacht sitting here with dog time around the corner there, but they're about to get a pyro flank by the look of this.
Yeah, for once they managed to draw an effective defense up on that second point.
Yeah, not a bad forward hold there for that heavy, effectively denying everyone coming from those areas. Wow, Snaxel and Sight going down there. Big headshots, Rocketeer though returning the favour. Catch you later, Smallglut. Down you go, son.
Yeah, we've seen in the European version of this, we saw teams rolling out with 2 snipers being very, very effective.
Yeah, I bet. Especially some of the really prominent 6v6 snipers. You can just imagine 2 of them, the coverage, like just what you'd have to watch out for. But look at that Rocketeer going down. Turns out a pyro covered and Piss is still a pyro, so... Oh, look at this crits pop, but oh, wow, great deny on that crits right there. And then look at this, the Uber, but the pyro, he's moving the Uber. They can't do anything.
Well, they did enough to take down the medic, and maybe that's going to be enough to save them
and
this
then
point.
Pyro from behind. Oh my god. This is just
Yeah,
carnage.
everybody's having a go. Everybody's getting involved in this one.
Some good solid defense there.
It was really quite effective. I think that they've had a lot of practice at this point being defensive.
Yeah, I think they've realised quite early on that 2 Pyros on each team makes Spy a very difficult class.
It's not an unlimited burn though. You do find yourself, as a Pyro, running out of ammo packs very quickly, and 2 Pyros on a map means that there's even less for you.
Yeah,
You got to be really
is not
careful. You
lending
got to be.
itself to that.
That's right. You got to be careful with your resources. You can't just spy check everyone. It looks like
Especially
they've
with
got
that,
themselves a sentry build up.
Especially with those primary heavies running around as well, that cannot be helping the situation.
On a map like this, it's very tight, and I'm not too surprised to find they're able to push forward as fast as they can.
Yeah, Pyro on
But
the
on a
point.
long, denying! Oh, fantastic! That would be an amazing cap.
Yeah, just air blasting them off the point. I never even thought of that actually.
Well, it's classic in defensive, but don't often see it in offensive.
No, not at all, not at all. I was just imagining running onto the point, air blasting people out of the way. Might actually have to try it in 6v6 sometime in a pug trolling. But yeah, so Theodore Game getting his sentry gun up here. And Snaxel still hasn't rejoined the server. So they're running 5 up.
So there is a few restrictions on the weapons that can be used here. I believe that Wrangler is one of the ones that is not allowed. Otherwise we would see this engineer with wrangling that sentry gun for Might and Fury.
I can only imagine how difficult it would be if, with no demos and no soldiers having wrangled sentries. That would just suck. But there's a cap on last point. Ice is on it. He's gonna get it.
Oh! Beautifully well played. Oh, talking before about the sort of sentry gun being perfectly placed. It took out the medic. It took out the heavy. That sentry was doing some work, but while it was working hard, Pyro snuck in there. Sentry gun had no angle on the Pyro, and he did his classic trick, pushing them off the point. My point, get off.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're watching Spaceman on this rollout. Chicken coming into mid. Pyro coming up from underneath.
This is it. All the fury on midpoint.
Oh, well. And yet again, they're only 5 up. And they're still having trouble. Oh, the crits is being popped. And it looks like they just got Uber, though. Oh, no.
That's
Check
right.
that out.
Crits versus Uber. Goodbye, crits.
Yeah, pretty much. Good work on the medic, though, getting out there. I believe that was... Oh, dog time. But Smugglet just comes up and just puts it in Spaceman's face. Unbelievable.
I think the difference in this rollout than any we've seen before, I think, is the engineer. He really just built that mini sentry gun and getting it forward at a secondary location for the pain to come from.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering how this format would work because I didn't actually get to catch like what you guys did in the UK with this, but well, in Europe with this. But wow, this is just lending itself to some awesome stuff. And look at that, Smugglet with a massive headshot on Rocketeer. Quick flick, catch you later, and there's a Pyro wreaking havoc in upper lobby. Smugglet reckons he's on this though. I don't know about Sniper versus Pyro, to be perfectly honest, but.
Well, there's a bit of tete-a-tete going on that resupply room. Looks like the blue team were kind of wasting their time with holding the reds inside their own supply room.
Yeah. And yeah, the resupply there, obviously having a Pyro there is working out pretty well. Unlimited ammo there.
Looks like Uber's been blown for these guys on the blue team. I think it was defensively blown. I think that they were be able to run back in and take out the heavy medic combination that had been dogging them for the last few minutes. But those guys seem to have disappeared. And now,
Yep.
medic's gone down.
Self-redundant button running into a heavy. That's not gonna work out very well. Theodore game coming out, putting down his mini sentry there. It's not gonna hit anyone. And using flares to take out the mini sentry. It's something I haven't seen before. And Skay and Smallgut getting spaceman there.
Well, this is the best that the blue team managed to pull out so far. They're really trying to attack the second point now. The flares and the snipers are going pretty much everywhere.
Yeah. I've actually just received some news, so it is definitely 2 nights for this competition. The number of sign-ups apparently was just huge. Because the other day I think there'd only been about 5 sign-ups, and I was like, oh, I wonder how many people are actually going to sign up. Apparently not. Apparently there's been a huge number of them. But oh my god, look at that pyro! Wow. See Rocketeer here waiting for his headshot chance. He could have had it then. Oh, goes for the body shot. And this is just difficult to cast, to be perfectly honest with you, Agro.
Yeah, to be honest, when you get to a scenario where there's maybe 2 or 3 different separate groups on each team trying to push in from different angles, it becomes enormously difficult to cast.
It's look at this dude, man. What is going on there? But yeah, so only Ice and USRB up there. God, man, your name is way too long. Ultimate self-redundant button. What is this? But yeah, so they got a 2x cap on this point, and this is depending on how this goes, they might be out to a good lead here. They've got 2 spies on the red team currently, which is a very interesting combination.
Yeah, I think that moving away from Pyros full-on defense and moving into spy defense, I was going to say that would be vastly ineffective, but he just managed to pull something off.
That was really well done, and look at this, Ice quickly popping his dead ringer to get out as well. Nice work there, quickly bringing that out before the pyro killed him. And look, he's straight back in there, he's going for it again.
Well, it's 2 minutes left on the map. It really is this play or nothing.
Yeah. Oh no, Pyro's spotted him. Pops the dead ringer, he is going to go down though. Spaceman pushing into upper lobby here as heavy. Dog time goes down, so that's medic down, and that Smallgut comes up and cannot do anything there, so that's another spy down. 3 players down currently for the rack team. They are in some trouble here, Agro.
Yeah, beautiful little location as well. Snipe coming in through main, really trying to cause them a bit of hassle, and like you say, wow, that's kind of amazing.
And the GGs go up.
Appropriately so. That's the end of the game, and dude, really just brought the battle that time.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'm wondering what match we're going to be off to watch next. Can't be far away. But yeah, so we're just going to take a quick break, and we will be back with the next match in just a moment.
Bacon break.
Good evening, gamers. This is Greaver, and we are back again. It's the next round, and we're here with what is basically Immunity plus Bulk versus a team full of aliasing people I do not know. So this is FV versus Bradley Philpott, and FV hasn't actually rolled out. But the sniper went by himself, so that's an easy kill. This is not looking good so far.
Yeah, a little bit of a sneaky attack there by the Pyro, trying to push through, trying to get hold of the medic and knock him out. Didn't quite do that effectively on his own, but it was enough to cause him damage, take the rest of his team would sort of take him out. Without the medic, they really can't be pushing that hard. They've got to try and hold, and they're getting wiped here, absolutely wiped.
Yeah, those remaining players should have fallen a long time ago. I'm wondering who this FV team is. I mean, this is all just fun and games, but either way. And we hit a little sniper better there. Van Clash going down. Syndrome going down. Big hit right there. Engineer with that shotgun. And look at this. The heavy and the medic coming out. And the medic getting caught by Krits. Great pop there. I did not see which medic that was, but that was an awesome pop right there. And they're just going to move straight in on this point. And are you lagging out? by any chance, Agro?
Yeah, you're massively lagging out at the moment. I was hoping it was just me, but it looks like it's the world.
I am watching a slideshow right here.
But it's a very entertaining slideshow. I'm hoping the players have a better time of it.
Yeah, indeed, and it is. It's like an interactive slideshow.
FV doing the same trick they did last time with great ineffectiveness of kind of hanging back.
I'm just checking it out in my pink stable.
It's got to be server side. Oh,
Indeed,
excellent
wow.
move there.
Point is being captured.
Oh no!
Alright, talking about Bradley Phillips being a very kind of ultimate force, up until now they are moving very well together, but in their haste to move forward they ignored the plight of the heavy and got a little bit of backstab effect on him.
Yeah.
The control point is
Oh no, there's a bat cap! Oh no, there's a bat cap! They're gonna lose out to an engineer standing on the
Wow.
point! Oh lord.
A bit of a hint should be given there. The engineer left his sentry gun right on the entry to the underwater area.
Oh wow.
We're seeing this a lot. I mean, I love this map. I love this map for this event. Gully Wash works really well. We get some amazing little tactics coming up. Excellent little sentry gun locations. Be really, really effective with a very forwardly facing sentry gun.
Yeah. I mean, I just love this map overall, Agro. This is my new Badlands. It really is, and it lends itself quite well to this this style.
Now, it looks like FB are really trying to be as defensive as possible. I think that they appreciate that they're up against it with this team, and they're trying desperately hard to figure out how they can not get stomped quite so easily. But taking a very defensive role doesn't seem to be working for them. In fact, even while their second point is being captured, an entire blue team seems to be hovering around the last point.
Look at this. Team needs good PC. I don't think it's going to save you in this instance, unfortunately, FV crew. I think this might be an unfortunate seeding. I mean, you can't, in a competition, any competition of various skill levels, you can't keep them all away from each other completely, can you? But a bit of BM here. Jump on that point. Cap it up, boys.
Yeah, looking at the roster, it seems like they might have dropped a couple of people. It could be my HUD. Let me do a quick reload on that.
No, it looks like the entire team's RQing. Oh no, 3-0. 3-0. It was actually over that quick, Agro.
Wow, that was it. That was the fastest map I think I've ever seen. Certainly the fastest gully I've ever seen.
Oh, definitely. Wow, I mean, when the casters are confused, you know it was fast.
To be honest, in my case, that's not really any indication of anything.
No selling yourself short there, son. Righto.
I am just confused. It's so early in the morning, and I'm not drinking yet.
Well, this is true. Yeah, so it appears that FV had a lot of drops there, and that was really the issue. It didn't help them, especially being up against a team comprised out of Division 1 players. But yeah, so we're going to be on to another game very shortly. We'll be right back. Righto gamers, we're live again. We've just got WM is coming here to join Agro and I. Going to have a little chat while we wait for the next team to join up for this game. For those of you unaware, WM is one of the main administrators at ozfortress. So yeah, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, g'day guys. Hey.
How's it going?
Good. We're just seeing people join the server now. So if you're anywhere near STV, you should probably get onto it now.
Definitely. And I can see you've got a lovely edgy setup here, WM. Seem quite fond of that with your beret cap on.
I was pretty bored.
Indeed. So it's literally Dog Time has joined the game. I'm pretty sure that he got knocked out in the first round though as a member of Rat Competitive. So, and the server is changing levels, so we must be off somewhere.
It should be restarting, just the same map.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, someone's changed it to Pro Viaduct, but I'll change it back.
Okay, no problems.
WM, I see you're not sporting a Kritzkast Lo-Fi Longwave there. Is that because you haven't got one?
I was waiting for you to rub that in. Yeah, no, I've been hanging for one.
Well, we'll have to, as organizer of the event, I'll see to make sure you guys get yourself sorted out with a little hat.
How does it work? Do you guys have a bunch of hats and you just pass them out, or?
Well, it's non-tradable hats, so we can't do it through conventional means. We actually have to force them into your backpack.
So I guess you have to contact Valve or somebody, and they sort of have a Steam ID account that they force it into.
A little bit more professional than that. We actually have a website with the stuff that allows us to administrate content into other people's games, so we can literally force the hat on ourselves.
Oh, wow. Yeah, actually, because I helped WM come up with the idea, actually. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Here they come out of the woodwork now.
I was busy doing something else. I totally missed that. Can you repeat that?
No, nothing at all.
No, nothing. Well, actually, we've got a sort of separate. It's not really a huge secret because you can't really keep secrets on Steam, but we've got a separate group called the Kritzkast Illuminati, and everyone who's done anything awesome with Kritzkast and is up for it, they're joining that group, and we kind of like keep tabs and help each other out with the little projects. So obviously, it'd be ridiculous having that kind of group and not having the members have a lo-fi. So I guess if we haven't already done so, we'll definitely be inviting WM along to that group.
Yeah, great.
And that's my excuse for giving you a hat, mate.
Okay, cool. Just to let you know that the game which STV is pointing to is actually the old map, so it's the map from round 3. It's not round 4. I was hoping to have round 4 on this server, but it looks like either one of the loser brackets are playing on this server. Yeah, I think it's the loser bracket team. And it looks like they're all joining now, so that's probably why you saw Dogtime join before, and yeah.
Okay, so it looks as though we have FV versus the Rack Competitive, the team I was meant to be playing for. Obviously, they are missing my positive sniping influence on this team for them to be in this bracket, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens from here on in. And let's have a look at these lineups. So on the Rack side, we have Smallglit. He will no doubt be sniping. He is a very proficient sniper and an excellent scout as well. Unfortunately, he can't make use of that. USRB, or Ultimate Self-Redundant Button, with the most annoying name in Team Fortress 2. Other than your, what was that, 6 secondy 60 something or other, was it, Agro?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have no idea what you're on about.
The recent contributor to Kritzkast.
Oh, yeah, Six Semper Tyrannidius, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely hard to say. And, of course, we've got Skay repping the female gamers, and it looks as though she's playing Engineer at this stage. And we also have Ice and Yotsuba, and, of course, it's literally dog time on Medic. And who we got for FV? We've got Mr. Pie at this stage on Medic. We have the Doctor, we have Design, and we have Van Clash. So there should be 2 more members joining them very shortly.
It's frustrating having the Doctor not playing as a dog.
Indeed. And by the way, is it culturally insensitive or really ignorant of me to start talking about Doctor Who at this point, given you know, where you're from?
It's fine. To be honest, I was not a particularly big fan of, or even a liker of Doctor Who until very recently. So, but now I've seen the custard coloured light, and I'm a converted lover of the Doctor. So that probably could have come out better.
Go back and watch it with David Tennant and Billy Piper. Best years of the Doctor Who. Wonderful.
Oh, I could definitely watch Billy Piper a long time, but
she really is excellent. And we've got someone else coming who Magiku Gakko Besu Desu. Oh my god. Weeaboos ahoy.
Yep. I think this is definitely a severe case of trying to just make it really hard for anyone to figure out who the hell these people are.
Seriously, I mean, this is going live on the internet. Don't you want your name in lights, people? Are you that scared? Talking of that, Swagger C. Really? Swagger T? I'm assuming that's not his normal alias either.
If I'm correct, I believe the FV clan is from that they're from the United States. Is that correct?
Oh, really? Wasn't actually aware of that.
Well, looking at their pings, that's not true. I know there's a USA team in this competition somewhere.
I was actually wondering that before when FV took on IM because of all the drops, because unfortunately my cast card doesn't allow me to see pings, but
Yeah, well, no, that was mainly due to the players being free-to-play players, and they weren't very good at, you know, non-standard maps, I believe, and they kept dropping because of that. But I'm sure I overheard that somebody said, you know, we're from the United States and we're going to be awake till 4 AM or something like that. Maybe
it's good of them to get involved, so yeah, it's good stuff.
They were really keen on it too, yeah.
They've got to be really keen to be up beyond sort of 2 AM. Usually, I mean, 2 AM is generally kind of the shutdown time for me personally when I'm playing. So 4 AM end time for, well, I think that they'd be doing well if they managed to make it sort of alive long enough in the competition to justify staying up that late.
Most definitely. And yeah, so at this stage, because what is this? This is the loser bracket, but is it the third or the fourth rounds that are going on? Right, it's the fourth round going on Foundry right now as a WM.
Yeah, which hasn't started yet. So basically, instead of you know, waiting for the fourth round, I've given you guys just one of the loser bracket games, and it's round 2 from the loser bracket.
Okay. Yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to catch another game after that for some hot Foundry action. And might as well go for a quick shout out. Let's have a look here. First of all, shout out to Gamers United for providing this mumble for us to use tonight. And yeah, big shout out to Kritzkast for coming along. Agro, thank you very much for coming along and helping out with this event, and obviously the organisational stuff with WM on this.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, no worries.
And yeah, for ozfortress news, for any of you listening in, Owl 7 is not far away. What's the date on that WM? It's about halfway through February, sign-ups open, somewhere around there?
Thereabouts. I believe sign-ups will start earlier in February, and then round 1 will be posted around the middle of February, yeah.
Okay, well, of course, Owl 7 is our premier competition, so definitely going to be wanting to check that out. And in NZ Fortress news, NZ Fortress will have their new ladder starting up shortly after the Fresh Meat League. The newbie team competition ends very shortly, so that'll be interesting as well. And we have all the players in, so either the config hasn't been loaded or these guys think they're live. I'm not too sure what's up here.
5, 4, 3.
And it looks as though we are going live. Here we go. Let's have a look at what they're running on each of these teams. FV is choosing to run 2 snipers, a pyro, a spy, a heavy, and a medic. That's not abnormal from what we've seen so far. The rat competitive, though, they're going with 2 pyros, a heavy, an engineer, a medic, and a sniper. So let's get in there and have a look at this action.
Yeah, very unusual loadout for Rack, and I think seeing what's going to happen with in the actual event with 2 pyros, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, oh no! The doctor looking in the wrong direction. Smallglit was like, hey son, stand behind the wall if you're going to look the other way. Comes up with a big headshot there. Ice going down, but D-Sign going down as well there. Look at this, dropping players like flies. FV not in the best position. And 10 seconds on the clock so far for the Rat competitive. And yeah, they've got that NG set up there so that they can retreat across their point when the other team pushes in. This is a good idea.
Yeah, really not seen them make use of all of their spies yet.
And oh, look at this, Smallglit getting a big headshot on Swagger C. Swagger C. Wow, that's an interesting name. And having to fall back because he's on fire. Yotsuba putting in damage on that heavy. Look at this, they've had to pop Uber. That medic is going to go down, but of course they have forced the Uber, so FV in a good position here, but they're all dying. They're not getting out quick enough. 3 players still left up for FV there, Agro.
Yeah, you talk about sort of having to force the Uber. I think it kind of worked out alright for them a little bit.
Yeah, because it actually looked like an all-in push. I wasn't actually sure if that was a suicide or if they were just going for gold. But either way, they have forced the Uber. But the Ubers are relatively even. There's not much in it, and FV are pushing up onto the point straight away.
Yeah, but you can't ignore that sentry gun that's built up there. Level 3 sentry gun right on the point there. If Rack even tries to push... Apologies there, I was going to say, if we even try and push, they were going to get wiped out by the sentry gun, but of course all it does is draw the focus. And now we're seeing Spies really take effect. Put a little sap on that dispenser, and that's enough to take that out. So all of defense gets wiped out in one fluid motion. Brilliant maneuver.
Oh, Skay! Demolishing esea-i with a fat wrench to the face. See the Doctor here and the rest of the FV people falling back onto their left-hand side. See that heavy through there. Not too much action going on. There's a Pyro here just messing around by the point. And Rack coming up on 100% Uber. They will be getting ready to push it very shortly, I would imagine.
They definitely need to be pushing very shortly. I mean, the timer's going down.
Oh. And see Smuggler getting taken out there. Look, they're going to be forced to Uber.
Yep.
Pyro is in there. He could have pushed that medic away, Agro.
Yeah, they could have pushed the medic away from everybody else. I think everybody else was sort of focused on one location. Medic could have been forced into a very awkward situation, Uber or not.
Yeah. And yes, so they're going to get control of that point again, but there is a sneaky spy around here somewhere.
We have lost the control point.
Sneaky spy going for the Pyro. Unfortunately, it's quite a big chase. He goes for the face stab. He misses him. Still running around in circles. He's got the dead ringer out. Oh, and Smuggler missing that headshot there. He's going for it again, though, and he gets it. Van Clash going down. Big headshot by Smuggler.
Yeah, very lucky capture of the medic there on the med pack. I think he was pretty badly damaged. As you say that, Smuggler takes a snipe shot out and does some hectic damage.
Yeah, the Doctor suffering horribly there. Poor Doctor's only got one headshot so far on Smuggler. Ice going down there though, so this is a one-player disadvantage for the Rack team. Oh no, Smuggler and Swagger C, catch you later. And have a look at these Ubers here. FV is going to get their Uber first. Not if Smuggler has anything to say about it, but no luck so far. Look, twin sniper strat for FV. Coming up on 100% Uber right now. Dog time's only just hitting 60%. The Doctor goes down. This sentry gun isn't going to last though. The Uber's being popped.
Yeah. I see his sentry gun's going out, although the engineer is still alive. He's trying to build the sentry gun in exactly the same position it was a few moments ago. If he's able to get it up, it will be quite effective, because I don't think that they realise that he's still doing it. Yep, he gets it up. Uber's been blown on Rack team. They are now in a very strong position. I think they're looking towards taking back that point.
Yeah, and Yotsuba just coming in behind them and laying down the damage. Unfortunately, that's twin snipers up there. You need to be close to them or otherwise they're going to headshot you. And as we see there with the body shot there, but he does get away with it.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
Yeah, taking a look to see what these engineers are doing. The engineer for Rack's been quite effective.
4, 3, 2.
I mean, it's quite a passive spot, but it's good because if they get forced
Yeah.
back, they do have that sentry gun for a little bit of, you know.
I think the fact that he's able to provide a physical location for the enemy team to concentrate on, basically distracting them, while the rest of his team can move in position.
Yeah, definitely. And Rack is going with the twin sniper strat again, so they've obviously decided that's working out pretty well for them. No big headshots yet though, but look at that, that heavy takes a 150. The Rack heavy is on fire though, and is that oh, look at that, the Doctor goes down. The Doctor had gone spy, and he got finished off by USRB with, oh, no issues. USRB just missing a headshot on this medic. Sniper carnage on this map.
Yeah, Pyro in-house doing very well to manage to stay alive for even a moment. I think he faces the entire team at this point. Oh, it does so much damage on the medic. The medic goes down.
Massive. Absolutely
I think
massive.
man of the match is definitely that Pyro.
Yeah, good work there. See Mr. Pieback over here picking up some health and stuff. He's just peeking his way up. Sniper hasn't spotted him. That would have been a great headshot. He's going to get the drop on them. Look at this. Pie is probably going to drop straight out of here. Fortunately, he's wound up. Oh, he's been seen. He's on fire. He's going to fall back. He's wondering if he's going to get a really good flank there. And the Doctor with a big headshot on Skay, so that level 1 sentry is not going to get built up any quicker. This is good for them, but oh, look at them just losing players. This is just a sniping battle. This is 2 fort on Viaduct aggro.
So many little matches going on, so many little battles going on. It is incredibly difficult keeping track of them all. I'm just kind of focusing around the midpoint at the moment. I was kind of expecting to see a little bit more activity from the Spies. I think they can be really effective if they just kind of run through and allow themselves to be dead ringered just to get to the other side.
And this map lends itself to it quite well as well.
Yeah, you got a Spy sneaking up behind. You can take out the entire team so easily.
Yeah. Now, so we see that heavy there. I think we're going to see some action right here. The Uber's got being popped. And oh, look at that. Pi goes down with a headshot there to get finished off. The medic's going to go down as well. But Smuggler gets headshot. Good work by the sniper on the right-hand side there. USRB is low as well. But big headshot on the Doctor. USRB will be content with that. And you see Van Clash getting on about 10 health.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Yeah, for a while there, it looked like the heavy had been disconnected. He was just continuously firing without moving. But I think maybe he was balls of steel.
Yeah,
and now we're seeing the Spy action. He's definitely moving towards that sentry gun. It's very weak anyway. He's going to sap it. There it goes. Starts going down. Dispenser sap similarly as well. Engineer not able to get to it. Spy's in a perfect position to cause some real hectic damage.
And overall, not a bad push by FV there. They've done pretty well. Pi actually getting that kill on the side there. I thought he might be out of position. Look at this. He's got a medic on him. The medic gets Uber. Lovely, lovely work there. It's literally dog time, and he quite literally went and hit that Mr. Pi with the Uber saw there. Look at this Mr. Pi spawn camping.
Yeah, it's almost a complete role reversal from where we were just a few minutes ago on the previous round. FE really able to hold this forward offensive positioning, forcing Rack to make some terrible mistakes.
And of course, Yotsu has only just come back up again, so they're just getting back up to 6 players on the Rack side there. But in saying that, 43 seconds left on the clock for Rack here, so they only need to get control of his point for a short period of time, but that's not going to help. Yacht's going down. They weren't calculating Uber advantage.
Uber advantage or not, they've blown it now. It's gone down, so they're at a significant Uber disadvantage now.
Yeah, definitely. Excuse my game lagging out. Anyone watching in on the VOD right there. And dog time is coming up on 68%. Oh, look at that. Pi caught out that sentry gun and that heavy. No good there. And Magiku Gaku Basu Desu is trying to fall out right there. He's putting
Congratulations
like
getting the name. And
oh, dude. I mean, I watch a lot of anime and I read a lot of manga, but that's still a mouthful, really.
That's what she said?
I was waiting for that. Good usage. And yeah, but Magiku Goku Basu Desu something or other, getting body shot there. And look at this, the Spy's going to come up and go for the medic. How did he miss that medic? Oh my lord.
It's the heavy though.
Oh, I mean, he did get that heavy. That's excellent, but wow, that was crazy. Dog time. Wow, has he been sitting in oil or something?
I say 10 seconds on the clock now. If they need to, if they're going to make a move, they need to make it now. It's no good taking out one-on-one. You've got to be on that point. That's that medic and heavy. Everybody's finding. They can only really touch the corner of the point now with that sentry gun in place. If they get even further towards the mid, they'll get wiped by that. It looks like it's gone.
Yeah, it looks like it's lights out right there. Oh, and that sniper does get up to the point at the last second. Not that he would have been able to do much. And the GGs go up. You only have to look at these points, Agro. Design only 17 versus dog times 36 for the medics. So that is quite a difference there.
Yeah, it's a huge difference. To be honest, I mean, they all say GG at the end of each of these matches. I think good form anyway, but I think that was a really fun match. And it was unfortunate that that it was decided each time by Rack winning each point.
Yeah. It's actually unfortunate that Rat came up across the team they did at the time they did. They're not too shabby at this, although maybe this is because they've had a chance to get familiar with the format. That first set of rounds especially was whichever team could adapt the fastest, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can practice all they want for this, but really, the only way you can practice is to actually play the matches. There is nothing quite like this elsewhere in the world of Team Fortress 2. This is a singularity event in terms of the cup. So we do find that the Highlander teams tend to do a little bit better than the 6v6 teams, but it could go either way, to be honest.
Yeah. Righto, so I've just heard we're actually going to wrap up our coverage of the first night right here. The second night we'll see the rest of the matches take place, round 4, the semis, and of course the grand final tomorrow night. And we'll be there for that. But in the meantime, we're going to lock that in for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, Agro. It's been a pleasure to have you.
It's been an absolute joy casting with you tonight, mate.
No problem. Righto, well, we're going to leave you there. So, yeah, for those of you listening in the Mumble or in the STV, make sure you check me out at GreaverTV for coverage of this. And, of course, go and check out Kritzkast and that lovely site. We'll be back tomorrow night with some more hot action. Cheers. If you like what you've just seen, click on the links to check out more Team Fortress 2 coverage by GTV. Remember that you can help us promote Team Fortress 2 by subscribing and liking the videos.